Okay, we are live. And now that we're live, welcome back, Bears franchise. And in the last episode, we did the regular season where we finished 8-9, missing the playoffs. Here's the playoff bracket, in case you are curious. The one-seeded Chiefs and the four-seeded Cardinals have yet to play their Super Bowl game. But first, quickly, we're going to go over the yearly awards who won, Player of the Year, which is going to go to Jamie Martin of the San Francisco 49ers. Coach of the Year is going to go to Nathaniel Hackett of the New York Jets. Starting out in the AFC, Offensive Player of the Year is going to go to Diontae Johnson of the Steelers, followed up by Najee Harris of the Steelers. Another thing, three Bengals players, Tyler Boyd at 3, Joe Burrow at 6, and Ja'Marr Chase at 9. Defensive Player of the Year goes to TJ Watt of the Steelers, so wow, I guess the Steelers, even though they finished 8-9, just had a very good roster performance. Rookie of the Year, what the heck? Carl Coleman of the Steelers. Defensive Rookie of the Year, it's not the Steelers. Jalen Callaway of the Colts. Best QB goes to Joe Burrow of the Bengals. Best running back goes to Najee Harris of the Steelers. Best receiver goes to Diontae Johnson of the Steelers. Best alignment goes to Kobe Sewell of the Jets. Best D lineman goes to Greg Rousseau of the Bills. Best linebacker goes to TJ Watt of the Steelers. Best defensive back goes to Julian Love of the Ravens. And best kicker goes to Tim Cooper of the Colts. Going to the NFC side now, Treylon Burks won Offensive Player of the Year for the Green Bay Packers. We don't have anyone. Defensive Player of the Year, oh, by the way, we do have Nick Bosa, but congrats to Dave Montgomery for finishing 10th, former Bear. Nick Bosa wins Defensive Player of the Year, Aiden Hutchinson following us up. Oh, we do have Bernard Curry at number 9. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Lonnie Tate of the Panthers, followed up by Skylar McKenzie. So 2 Panthers finishing 1 and 2. Seems like they had a great draft. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Sherrod Smallwood of the Saints. We didn't get one. I'm kind of surprised. Best QB goes to Jamie Martin of the 49ers, obviously. We don't have anyone. Best running back goes to Saquon Barkley. Kenneth Walker at number 8. Best wide receiver goes to Treylon Burks of the Packers. Best lineman goes to Ryan Hampton of the Rams. Best D lineman goes to Nick Bosa. Best linebacker goes to Roquan Smith. Bernard Cleary at number 3. He may have had a dev up. Best defensive back goes to Trayvon Mullen Jr. of the Cardinals, who also have Avonte Maddox at 3. Buda Baker at 8. Wow, great job over the Cardinals there. Best kicker goes to Kyle Woods of the 49ers, who was on our practice squad, and then our kicker sucked, so I think we're going to go after Kyle Woods. Alright, but that's pretty much it for what we can do. We do have a new offensive coordinator, actually, Dwayne Morris. So, oh, we can't buy anything with him. Dwayne Morris, actually. I'm gonna quickly look at my previous video because I really feel like I recognize the name Dwayne Morris. I feel like as a big car drives by, he may have been on the team already. Nah, I guess he is new. All right. I really feel like he may have used to be on this team though, but to be completely honest, we finished no higher than 28th in the offensive category, so it was just time to fire the guy. Plus, we went 8-9 with that bad of an offense. Imagine if we had a good offense. But anyway, to end the season, the winner, Super Bowl 56, will be the Kansas City Chiefs, 35-28. Congrats, Chiefs, and also congrats, Cardinals, for, you know, going from the 4 seed, who, by the way, they were worse than the 7 seed, I'm pretty sure, record-wise, making it all the way to the Super Bowl. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the Cardinals are 8-9. Crazy to think that we're that one team who's in between, which means we're not gonna have a great draft pick, but we do have 4 of them. Anyway, now that the season's over, let's go to stats and awards before we can't anymore. Let's go to AFC. Blocking, sacks allowed, only 2 of them, but neither of them met the criteria. Okay, Robert Hunt with 1,135 is in the lead right now. Oh, never mind. It goes to Rudy Gore with 1,198. Oh, and that's it. Okay. So as long as Rudy Gore doesn't have superstar already, which he doesn't, so the way we do it is offensive linemen can't earn DevOps. They're, I believe, the only position besides kicker, punter, and maybe fullback who can. So we go by whoever has allowed the least amount of sacks with minimum 1,000 downs played. For us, it's 500. Well, actually, no. Now it's 1,000 because we're a whole new team. And if there's a tie for sacks allowed, like you can see a bunch of teams with 1, I don't know if there'll be any more of over 1,000 snaps played. It goes to whoever's played the most snaps. So currently, it would have been G. Rice, but now it's going to be Amir Morgan because he's played more snaps. 1,084. Never mind. Braden Hurst, 1,095. Never mind. AJ Harrington, 1,000. Ooh, Connor Williams just misses out by 1 snap, but it doesn't matter because TJ Minter, his teammate, gets 1,202. And Mike Onwenu played the most snaps, but allowed a 2nd sack. So TJ Minter, unless you already have super, you're normal. Congratulations, you have earned yourself a star development. We do 1 AFC, 1 NFC every season. So 2 people get it, 1 per conference. It's not like we're giving it to everyone. And you can go maximum to superstar because there is no X Factor abilities for O linemen, so there's no point in me bumping them up to X Factor. Alright, we don't have any staff moves to make, so we'll look at the season recap. Here's all of this. If only last season repeated itself. And then there we were again. We went from winning the Super Bowl to not even making it. I'm not surprised though. Our offense was horrendous. Our defense, pretty good. I'd say top 10. That's about it. It wasn't. I don't know why I'm complaining about top 10. I say it was like probably 9, 10 range, maybe 8, maybe 11, which is fine. I have no reason to complain with that. Before we look at the mock draft, 2028 retirements. TJ Watt, after winning Defensive Player of the Year, is going to call it quits. Ryan Ramczyk, Chidobe Awuzie, Ronnie Stanley. We're just going to scroll through these. We'll talk about any players who may used to be on my team or is. Tyquan Lewis, we had him for only 1 year, but he calls it quits. Eddie Jackson calls it quits, our former safety. Mitch Trubisky, former quarterback for the Bears. He wasn't around when I did this series. He was on a completely different team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. But still. Grover Stewart, I feel like he was on our team. He calls it quits. Defensive tackle Greg Gaines, I feel like he was on our team also. I'm thinking of someone else. He should still be on our team. I think I am thinking of someone else. And head coach Andy Reid calls it quits after winning the Super Bowl. Gotta respect that. So who's our defensive tackle then? Oh, Brian Gaines. Yeah, that makes sense. Greg, Brian. Dev up and dev down to talk about. First big one, Jadarius Cone drops down to star dev. Second big one, Trey Galloway drops down to star dev. No dev ups, so yay. Not that I expect any on offense. Defensively, Sean Murphy Bunting drops down to superstar. Carl Gordon, I believe, dropped down to superstar last year. Bernard Cleary jumps up to superstar dev. That's nice. And special teams, I doubt anything. Now that we can actually, Lang, we are going to release you after we have freed 160k in cap room. After a very lackluster season by you. Cut. Anyway, players ready to negotiate. I don't even know if we have money to do so. Kelvin Joseph is really the only one I want back on this list. Player friendly. Alright, that gets Kelvin Joseph back. And yeah. Actually, this is a pretty cheap contract. Alright. Okay, we're gonna get walk. Let walk. Miles Stevens, we're gonna let walk. Ronald Jones, we're gonna let walk. So that gives us about 8, just under 9 mil. Let's look at mock draft 3 quickly. '16, 17, 18, 20. These are some horrible picks. Clarence Holcomb, wide receiver. We're projected to take 4 wide receivers, yeah. Alright. Well, Madden, you are broken. Why would I take 4 wide receivers in the first round? I have no reason to. But without further ado, free agency, let's hop right into it. First thing I'm looking for is he is a free agent, so we're going immediately. We're giving Kyle Woods a contract offer. Ignore all these great kickers here. Where is he? Kurt Lang, screw you. There he is, Kyle Woods. Also has Star Dev. Is clearly not interested in my team. I'm willing to give you a 3-year contract offer. That leaves us with 7 mil to work with. All the top players are running backs. I feel like a team. Really, no one's interested. You're telling me 14 people are interested in Orlando Brown, but not Elijah Vera Tucker? Who is significantly younger? Well, we're not interested in him because we got it. Young core. Jalen Thompson, teams being interested in him makes sense. James Daniels, Jonathan Allen. Ooh, Trey Sasser, we're gonna pass on. We're looking for young players like this. Chet Matthews. Unfortunately, it's not a position of need. Here's AJ Dillon. In all honesty, looking at these players, there's Okereke. He is getting interest from one team. I think it's in our best interest to save our money. Because let's face it, we're going to probably have to resign a few people. Zach Wilson, 81 overall, 30 years old, isn't getting any offers. Davis Mills is getting one, so I guess maybe a team just prefers Davis Mills. Ooh. Okay. We managed to sign Jermaine Rivers, so we don't need that tight end. But before we get into anything, I just remembered. Let's go ahead. Put quarterback Pat Bailey out there. I am very high on this guy, so I expect teams to be willing to give me. What am I saying? The Texans legit. Teams interested. Okay. Well, it's obvious the Bengals aren't. They got a 98 overall quarterback. Bills have a 93 overall quarterback, so they aren't. They aren't. They have a young guy, so no. They have a. Eh. Chargers. We're looking at the Chargers right now. There's our former quarterback, Paul Walton. So far, the Chargers is the only team who's really interesting me. Maybe the Cowboys, because Dak is getting old. Legit, looking at all these teams, I'm thinking we're near the bottom as well. Oh, or the Titans. No, wait, Titans. What happened to Justin Fields? Is Justin Fields just on IR? We have to check the Chargers as well then. They don't have anyone on IR, so the Chargers just do need a quarterback. And so what happened to Justin Fields? Is Justin Fields gone? He did not retire. And he shouldn't be this low of an overall. Oh, there he is. Okay, so they're moving on from Justin Fields. Alright, so Titans or Chargers? Well, we actually already have the Titans first round pick, so I think it's just gonna have to be the Chargers. Oh, no, we don't. We had their pick last year. They are picking 4th overall. Chargers are picking 19th. Do any of you guys have a top tier receiver? I know the Titans, they have Darnell Mooney. Nah. Our top needs is apparently right tackle. Let's just go see. Ooh. Ooh. Tell you what, I have no idea who to do. They're only willing to offer me 76 off the side linebacker. Obviously, I doubt that's true. And the Titans aren't even throwing an offer out there, but I think that's just because they're cutting it off. Texans we gave up a first for Jadarius Cone, who is legit around the same overall that Pat Bailey is, except star dev. Okay, well I don't think the third's gonna mean much. They're not even willing to give me a first. Okay, Chargers then. I want a first for Pat Bailey. Alrighty. We get a first round pick next year for Pat Bailey, which projected to be pick 27. But projections don't really matter. And Pat Bailey was still on his rookie deal, and he was a third round pick, so that's not going to clear up a whole lot of cap room. Maybe, probably some, maybe. Yeah, we only have 7.56 mil. The only thing we can do is evaluate our offers. Sweet, we signed Kyle Woods. So far, here are all the players who got signed. Yay! The Packers got a safety who has superstar development. And a solid lineman. And Carlton Davis, a solid corner. Yay! So did the Lions. They also got a good safety. And the Packers got another safety. Oh, there's Okereke signing with the Raiders. Josh Sweat also. So does Kendrick Green, our former player. Justin Fields signs with the Commanders. So he's gonna back up Matt, or what is it, Michael Emery? Let's get Michael Burnett in case yours. Oh, sweet, they got a solid middle linebacker. Yeah, the Packers got a center too. Jeez, the Packers are going all in. Ooh, interesting. They signed a backup quarterback, Zach Wells. And the Titans didn't. So the Titans might actually the Titans have the fourth overall pick. They can easily get a safety or not a safety, a quarterback. We're just gonna advance to next week. I don't have the money to be thrown out to. We have more retirements. Derrick Henry calling it quits. Guess he was just waiting to see if they went after a QB. We're not. We have solid receivers. Don't receiver. I'll go after one. I have no issue going after a receiver, but not four. Fifth year options to go over. Brian Cohen. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty interested in picking up that fifth year option. Remember, we, in my opinion, have our championship window open. What is this? Lock one player signs. Okay. Uh, I feel like we have a window, but I do feel like this is our final year. Maybe. You gotta look. We just established money is tight. Like, we gotta use the cap space we have. The same four fucking people. We do have 4 first, so we can trade up if we like. Private workout. Alright, let's get into it. Looking at my positions of need, nothing is below a B besides fullback, but that's Jermaine Rivers' job, and nothing is below a... Yeah, see, look, we have B's at every position. We have no real need for any players. Uh, I mean, we already do know a lot about Clarence Holcomb. We'll do him. Do a corner. Oh no, we're fine with corners. Okay, this guy's around one. I think we skip over you and go for the scheme fit, who doesn't look as good from these stats. Anthony Copper. And then finally, can we do a kick or a punter? This guy has amazing kick accuracy. It's a bit of an inconvenient one to go for a punter, but we don't have needs. Jack Fox is old, going into the final year of his deal. We can't just keep him around forever. I think it's time we look into getting a replacement punter. 4 first-round picks, we can trade up, trade down, trade. Now, where are the players I was interested in? There was a receiver. He's projected to go at 12. And he is a round 1 talent, so. There was a corner. Ugh, he's a bit of a bust. But hey, that's fine if we can maybe snag him. Where's Nolan Humphrey projected to go? At 22, okay. I reckon we're looking at around top 10 if we're going to make a move up. First pick goes a Marty Miller, right end out of Ohio State. Second pick, the Raiders. Rashad Dumaine, right end out of Florida. Giants take Stephon Lewis, right tackle out of Auburn. And at the time, still QB. Theo Pryor, quarterback, Youngstown State. They go to number 1 projected player in this class, and they get him at 4. And Desmond Joyner, outside linebacker out of Clemson. That is such a good job by the Titans. They reject our offer for Pat Bailey, and they still snag someone great. Alright, I think we're gonna dial up the Texans here. Alright, H-Town. I'm thinking pick 17. Alright. Now that's 7 spots. That's a decent bit to ask for. So what I'm also thinking is we throw in a 4th this year and a 4th next year. Actually, uh, and both are 4s. That's gonna get it done. Alright, so we are gonna move up 7 spots. We're gonna lose 2 4th round picks, but we had a 3 anyway, so I'm cool with it. And we're gonna make our selection trading into the top 10 to select Clarence Holcomb, wide receiver out of Oklahoma. He is 22 years old, 98 acceleration, 99 speed, hidden dev. We just got a Tyreek Hill. And now, hopefully at 16, we're able to snag the corner. Nolan Humphrey goes at 11. Okay. Darren Fort goes at 12. Kareem Simon goes wide receiver out of Clemson. 14. Jimmy Monroe out of Penn State. 15. Donovan Moorhead out of Alabama. And this is us. I have 2 options, alright? Actually, how's our punter looking? Where's power at? There's no kick power? Okay. I really like that punter. I think the Kevin Trammell, he's going to join the team. I really do. When's the other corner projected to go? Because that kind of threw a wrench in my plans with the corner going. Darren Finley is only projected to be a 2nd to 3rd round talent. So this ain't great. Because we could, like, if we want him, we're gonna have to reach for him. Looking at his talents, these are all solid besides the man coverage. So I think we'll be okay waiting till 20. And like I said, I don't think we're looking for 20, 30 first round picks. Washington's willing to give us both first. Jacksonville's also willing to do that. And Jacksonville is a bit better. But let's be honest. I'm going to take Washington's. Actually, a 4th as well. Jacksonville's offering a 5th. It's free spots. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. That way, we now got at least 1 more first next year. Now, I'm interested in trading this pick away as well. I've told you, my strategy is to do this. Is to just keep moving down. And by moving down, I mean trading for next year picks. Because I have no interest in them. Is Jacksonville still offering me? No. They've removed their offer of 2 first-round picks. What about Kansas City? Kansas City's still doing it? We're going to go ahead and accept Kansas City's offer. Get 2 firsts that we can probably turn into seconds. Projected to go at 12. I think we trade back again with the intention of trading up with pick 29. Ooh, actually, Cincinnati's willing to trade down or trade up 3 spots. Give me a 3rd and a 5th. Tampa Bay's willing to do it for a 3rd and a 7th. I'm looking at Cincinnati. To be completely honest, that's exactly who I'm eyeing right now, is Cincinnati. Oh, I saw Indy actually. Hold on. I think we trade back with Cincinnati, net that 3rd and 5th. And then we use those. We draft our guy at 23 if he's there. Which, as long as I don't get screwed over by Tampa, which I didn't, we now make our selection. Grab the corner we were eyeing. Who is 21, hidden dev. So I say that's a W pick. And with 29, I'm gonna keep it real. I have no idea where I'm going with pick 29. The other corner, excuse me, did make it here as well. And that really does pique my interest. I'm also looking at this guy, Mitch Hunter. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him. The issue is, do I go with him? I don't think I'd go for running back. I don't have a need for one. As I just said, Alex Foster is here, and I do really like what he has to offer, it looks like, as well. But do I take 2 corners when I don't need them? I'm looking at all these players, man. None of them, besides that running back, is really interesting me. So I think we just take him. 21-year-old hidden dev. There we go. We'll take Alex Foster here, I guess. 21 hidden dev. Our corners are getting up there in age, alright? Besides Clarence Lindsay, we have Kelvin Joseph, who's 29, Kyra Gordon, who I believe is 29, and Sean Murphy-Bunting, who's 31. We have to get younger. And after this, I don't know what we do now. Because we have, I'm gonna say so far, ooh, Tampa's offering me a first. I think we are going to jump on Tampa Bay's offer of a, Jacksonville's offering me a first. I doubt Jacksonville's offering me that first round pick still. Yeah. Alright. Well, now I think we look at who can we take who would make an impact. I do have some knowledge about some receivers in a specific area. Looking at J. Ross. Nah. And the other one? Eh. I think we, I'm gonna be honest, we don't pick until 18. I think we make a decent trade down in getting if a team's willing to offer me a 2029 third somewhere. Tennessee's doing that as unrealistic. Washington's giving a solid offer. I think the Jets are going to be where we end up going. And that's going to be, yeah, in a few picks from now. It's decently far back, and I feel more comfortable taking the guy I'm interested in. That receiver. Eddie Davison. We'll go ahead draft you. Normal dev, 97 speed, 98 excel. We are one fast team. The issue is I just don't need these picks, man. I don't know who I would take. You seem very 50-50. Cam Herbert, A through C. We're gonna sweep you up. 22 years old. Cam Herbert or Hebert, whatever. It's a risk I'm willing to take. We draft right before Detroit, so we can potentially screw them up. Remember, first round pick, you're looking for, in my opinion, starters. Maybe not the best starters, low tier starters, or very good. I'm talking like 6-man NBA type thing, and backups. Like, you are also just a 50-50. 21-year-old normal dev. I'm taking gambles at this point. I don't know what else to do. Marco Hyde just went. The fact that Jonathan Bennett is still here, I think if he happens to fall, oh, this guy does not look bad either. Kevin Small, I just feel like it's a good deal. Ooh, 23-year-old in dev. D, solid pick. If that one guy who's round 1 through 2 is there at Verde, I'm taking him. I don't care if he's a bust. The fact that he's fallen this far, it's a flyer I'm willing to take. 23-year-old normal dev. Like, maybe he turns out to be something good. I think round 6 is when we're going to take our kicker, or punter, excuse me. You seem like a risk, Austin Hancock. We'll take you. Who's the guy I'm also interested in? I think it was Terrace Simon. So Terrace Simon, or whatever his name is, happens to be there. I think we take him and then the kick or the punter. You just look horrible. Alright, I think we go with the punter we were eyeing. There is Kevin Trammell. Well, welcome aboard, buddy. 22-year-old normal dev. We have... That's what we need to do, actually. Thanks for reminding me, game. We need to take a QB. We're gonna take Josh Carroll here, actually. This guy just... I feel like the risk to reward... and we can just sign a QB if we need to. Alright, now we're looking at QBs. These guys are all undrafted free agents. This guy is falling down 87 spots. Andrew Spitzer? Spitzer. We'll take you. And with our final pick, I'm thinking middle linebacker. Oh, Glenn Agnew just went. That could have been a solid middle linebacker, maybe. Oh, actually, this guy's here. It's a risk. Spencer Divines. We'll just take you. Why not? Welcome to the team. Alright. That's kinda it. We have no more picks, and I have no one. We have another 2028 retirement. Did someone go on sign? Dalton Risner calls it quits after 10 seasons. Alright. Draft recap. Let's look at how good we did. Our first round, or first pick, Clarence Holcomb, 75 overall hidden dev. Then Darren Finley later in the first round ends up being a 72 overall with hidden dev. Then even later in the first round, the final first round pick, Mitch Hunter, halfback, hidden dev. Then, oh wait, no, even later, and then our final first round pick, Alex Foster, 75 overall hidden dev. So 4 great first round picks. Then Eddie Davidson ends up being 70 overall normal dev. He's probably not going to be much, but it's fine. Cam Hebert, 68 overall normal dev. That's fine. That's a very solid backup pick. Then Julius Watkins, 65 overall normal dev. That is not that great. He's probably not even going to make the team. Then Kevin Small, 66 overall, but hidden dev, so there's a chance we managed to get something out of him. And Jonathan Bennett, left tackle, not great. Austin Hancock, 69 overall. That's pretty solid. The punter was a 74 overall. That's a great pick. 62, that's fine. 57, and then 62 again. But like I said, these 7th round picks, I'd say my only regret of a pick, probably Julius Watkins. Probably just the alignment. Because these 7th round picks, they're fine. I don't care. They're 7th round picks. They probably weren't going to make the roster. And, in case you're curious, the best player in this year's draft happened to be 77 overall James Grubb, who got picked in the 2nd round. 77 overall. Hidden dev. Is it right? There's a few people tied for 2nd. Alright. And then the worst player was our guy by a bit. And then, bam. And a few guys at 62. So we definitely got the worst player. Andrew Spitzer. But that's fine. Alright. He was a flyer. It was 7th round pick. I'm completely okay with that. Anyway, starting out the new season, we have roster stuff to work with. Gonna bump you up to running back 3. And I'm just gonna keep it straight to the point. Very happy with this team right now. Oh, it's Kyler. He's 29. I think we have some room with him. But no joke, I feel like we could move on from Kelvin Joseph. He's 29. Only an 80 overall with normal dev. I feel like we can move on from him and get these other 2 cornerbacks going. I know we made it, the huge, big deal to get him. But honestly, I think a team might be interested in trading a late round pick for him, actually. They've seen how solid he's been. Oops, I didn't mean to go to free agents, but here we are. And also, I'm thinking maybe while he still has value, we move Sean Murphy-Bunting. Let's just be honest. He's an 86. He's 32. He's been a great guy for this team, alright? And this is probably one of the guys in this series you don't trade. Ooh, I'm looking at that Landry Turner. Plus they're willing to give me a fourth. I'm Landry Turner. Kelvin Joseph, I doubt he's, like I said, he has 2 years, so I think teams are interested in giving him Daniel Glover, a 78 overall corner. I like Daniel Glover. I feel like he wasn't even drafted that long ago. Granted, it's another corner, but I want to see what he is actually. I feel like he is a, yeah. Oh, he's going into a contract year. Okay. I see the catch now. Steve Mayo, I think we're going to convert into a free safety. Because Steve Mayo, he's our return man. He's a solid return man for us. But I also want the other guy to get playing time. Oh, crap. Actually, never mind. This is not where I go to change people to safety. I actually go to NFL rosters. Just out of curiosity, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first-round picks: Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Washington, Chargers, and ours. No second or third. But we have additional fours from Kansas City and Washington, an additional fifth from Cincinnati, an additional seventh from the Jets. We also have an additional fourth and seventh from Kansas City because of the trade we just did. Yeah, but Steve Mayo, I really like his potential. I think if he's gonna want to be on this team, which who knows, because Darren Finley, I think we need to move Steve Mayo to probably free safety. Just gotta get it out there. That might even make him the backup, maybe. I only put him at 72 compared to Chad Culver's 75. Uh-oh. Steve Mayo may not even... Yeah, he's a solid third safety and return man. There's no need to, deny that. He can be our return man. But working this roster down to 53 is going to be a tough job. We win our first preseason game. We have trade offers for Daniel Glover. I am interested. We just traded for him, maybe. Solid receiver and a seventh? Nah. 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 I personally think he's just going to be our third corner for this season. And probably just let him walk in free agency for nothing. We win another one. Ooh, new injury. Jermaine Rivers out for 3 weeks. He'll only miss week 1, luckily. Ooh, we have a wide receiver mentorship to go over. I'm gonna skip right past that. Clarence Holcomb. Faking out tacklers, man. Ooh, actually, deep threat getting open was probably good. Right, here we go. Can we free out a preseason, or are we gonna drop to the Jets? We lose 21-17 to the Jets. And we have another new injury. It goes to Steve Mayo. We're going to place him on injured reserve. So he's going to be out for, I believe, like the first 10 weeks of the season. But that really sucks. I was looking forward to seeing him. Alright, before we actually get into cutting, we have to look. Legendary cut, what is that? Oh, Terrell Evans gets cut by the Lions. And then we have injured reserve. Bears plays free safety Dave Mill. Stats. Uh, okay. Yeah. Andrew Spitzer. Making it seem like he was going to be a bad quarterback. Was the worst overall player in the draft. And look at him. Leading the league in passing yards. That's a good 7th round pick. He's going to be our backup. New ability unlocked for Bernard Cleary, which is going to be extra credit and persistence. Alright, we got 17 players to cut. Instantly, we go by position. QB. Ellen Carmichael, practice squad. Yo, number 20 as a QB, we're changing that. Halfback. And we're going to cut Peter Hurst and put Jeff Hearns on the practice squad. Fullback, we don't have receivers. This is where it's going to be difficult. 1, 2, 3. These 4 immediately, they're safe. Kai Burke, I really think it's safe as receiver 5. I think put Donnell Lowry as 1. We're going to cut you. We're going to practice squad you. So there's our 6 receivers. Tight end. There's going to be a third one, but yeah, these are fine. These 2 are safe. Luis Escobar is going to be practice squadded. And we're going to cut Jonathan Bennett. Left guard, 2 is fine. Center, 2 is fine. Right guard, 1 is fine since we have a second right guard. And right tackle, 2 is fine. Alright. Left end, 2 is fine. Right end, 2 is fine. D tackle, 4. We do have 4. Okay, left outside linebacker. Okay. Bernard Cleary and Daryl Knoll. They're safe. Cam Hebert, we're gonna practice squad. We're gonna cut you 2. Middle linebacker, we should have gonna cut you. Right outside linebacker. We're gonna cut you. And we're gonna cut you. Corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marquise Carroll, you can be practice squad. And then we have some safeties to go over. Ramon McLean's probably going to be the odd one out here. Kicker, we have one. Punter, I want to have two for when Jack Fox does hang it up. I don't want anyone signing him. Yeah, we're going to cut you. Alright, and now we look at our practice squad, see what positions we may or may not need. We have quarterback, running back, we have two receivers, we have the O-lineman, the edge rusher, the corner. Okay, so we need safety, kicker, D-tackle. Uh, Tight end, and edge. So, let's get, oh, actually, it's middle linebacker, isn't it? We don't have a middle linebacker. Okay, yeah, so we need D-tackle, safety, middle linebacker, tight end, kicker. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into free agency. Let's go to practice squad eligible. Okay, well, uh, what? You might be just an active player. We're going to assign you to the active roster. And I believe we have a safety we can just put on the practice squad now. Yeah, Thomas Matthews, we're just going to move you to the practice squad. There's that problem solved. Okay, so safety's done. We're now looking for a kicker. Who do I feel like would be a good kicker? Okay, Noah Rayburn. Who has the best at accuracy? I think we're gonna go George Cody. Alright, welcome to the practice squad, George. Kicker's done. We now have a middle linebacker to go over. There aren't many pass coverage ones. I think we're gonna go all the way down here to... Oh wait, Zaire Harriet. Welcome to the team. You're gonna be our middle linebacker. We don't need a run stuffing stopper. I think that's it. A D tackle and then tight end. I knew tight end. I just forgot about D tackle. We're looking for a not so great one. I think we're going Jabari Fowler. Nice little switch it up out of Vandy. And finally, the tight end. Daniel Dugan seems like a solid tight end. PJ Silver, with our guy being injured, we'll go PJ Silver. Alright. That is officially going to end it. In advance next week. Daniel Glover. We'll do that. Pleasure doing business. Now, Will Phillips, we're gonna give you an interesting task. We're gonna see if you can live up to it. Oh, wait. Oh, he's on his second year free. We're gonna move you to corner and see how you do at corner. You are an 82. I do. We are gonna have you at the 4 though. And as third safety. So looking at this roster, I'm completely fine with this now. On offense, completely fine with this as well. Special teams. Gonna go to Hunter. We're gonna put Holcomb at the backup. We're gonna really go heavy on these rookies that we got. Specialist, this is probably where the most work's gonna be due. So our corner, Wade Phillips, I'm actually very fine with. Third down, I want to get Hunter in there. Power will do that. Alright, and we're all good. So that's gonna do it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time. Actually, let's see. I forgot to do this last time. So just to make sure I don't again, we're gonna do this. Plus this, how long is this stream? Only an hour 18. Yeah, this is a very short stream compared to last time. I feel like. Free agent scouts. Instantly hit the 3 stars. I don't think we need much. We're gonna go this guy, Tyler Rogers, for outside linebacker purposes. Uh, Minato Kamado. I probably mispronounced that. I'm sorry if I did. Quarterback tight end, that's a solid one. Running back, inside offensive lineman. Sure. I got no idea. Middle linebacker safety. For the middle linebacker purpose. Alright. Scouts. We're just gonna assign you national. 2-star. We're looking at offensive tackle. We don't need D-tackle. Prospects. Which region do I feel like has the best left tackles? Ooh. Right tackle though? Ugh. Ooh, not bad. Alright, Southeast is leading so far. Definitely not. West doesn't even have a right tackle, or is my game glitched? No, the West just doesn't have a right tackle who's in the draft. Ooh, actually, these left tackles in the West are solid. I still think we're gonna go Southeast. Mainly because we're legit missing a whole position. Southeast. Okay, next, which one do I feel like is the next biggest need? I'd say middle linebacker. Alright. So outside of Southeast, which middle linebacker do I want? Northeast? No. Central? No. West. I think we're done looking at quarterback, to be honest. And we just went Central, so we're looking at legit quarterbacks for Northeast. Oh, okay, we're going West. And then that leaves you with Northeast. Alright, now that is going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you guys next time. Players ready to negotiate. How are we already ready to do this? Huh? Landry Turner? Did we trade for this guy? I don't... Huh? Well, here are all her free agents. Seem candidate I'd probably bring back on a cheap deal. Probably no to you. Probably no to you. You're kind of getting old, so it's a maybe. It's a maybe. I don't even know about you. It's a maybe. Probably not, honestly. For a tight cap space. Maybe. More than likely. No, more than likely not, I should say. I'd like to. Probably not. I'd like to. Maybe I will see with you. I'd like to. I'd like to with you. I don't even know where you came from, but you can be our guy. 83 overall superstar. Yeah, you. Well, final thing I feel like is